What can you tell us? What can we look forward to? I mean, we've seen the characters before, so how will they evolve or change now that they're taking the spotlight full time?
I think it starts with Fiona and Cake in a very different place than Finn and Jake would have been, so I think you can expect to see a early 30s-something version of Fiona trying to figure out where her life has gone wrong and how she can fix it. And that's kind of what the series follows.
Why early 30s? Why not stick with the younger ages of the characters? Why make them older?
I mean, that's almost the age that they are in real life now, so it felt like where the series ended and where we've seen Finn subsequently. He's like in his late 20s, and we also wanted to have her in a place that was a little less optimistic in her life, so things haven't quite worked out, and her struggles were like making rent and not like going on a big adventure to fight things. So she has this kind of escapist drive, and it felt like that would fit better at that age as opposed to like if she was like still 18 or 19.
So we got to see Finn in that little clip. Looking a little ragged there. Is he going to reunite with his best buddy at any point?
I thought he looked good. He's burly, but he's not.
He's burly.
Yeah, we do see Finn and Jake a little bit in this series. Without trying to draw too much attention away from Fiona and Cake. We wanted to show, the point of comparison, more than like actively having them jump through a portal and shake hands and like let's hang out for the next half hour together. We won't get that. Sorry.
My question is, do we get any other characters that are like gender bent or just like different characters that are swapped?
Yeah, we tried to show a bunch of characters that we have shown before. So there's like Marsha Lee, and a version of Gumball. We also have that. So and LSP, who's still voiced by Ben Ward. But yeah, we try to find opportunities to show more of them without just making it sort of a cameo fest. But yeah, there are quite a few.
So will the tone of the series remain pretty much the same as Adventure Time, or are you changing it up?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell like if Max has a specific, sort of house style or house tone, but I think it's like Adventure Time just a little bit older. I think when it got teased as like an adult series, it's more YA. Yeah. Oh, you mean the show itself is dark? I mean, I feel like that was always there. It's just kind of the balance of it and sort of the format of it is a little longer. This is like half-hour episodes, so that kind of influences sort of the pace of things. But like in terms of like the type of stories we want to do and the sense of humor, I feel like that is still connected to the original series.
Is it like a different feel, like doing a half-hour episode versus the like 11-minute episodes?
I mean, it makes animatics twice as long.
It's just a lot longer.
Yeah, it's a lot more heavy lifting.
You're balancing a lot more things. In your mind.
And 11's like you could do a lot faster because even if you weren't totally sure about a concept, it was like 11 minutes, you're done. And this, if you aren't sure of what you're doing and where it's going to arc towards, the middle can sag quite a bit. So I think just approaching that different structure is the biggest thing.
Into ideas or themes of the week or whatever.
Yeah. I think the pace of it, especially, you can kind of, without, you don't want to bore people, but you still want to have a variety of incidents. But I think you're able to sort of dig into a silent moment, whereas in 11 minutes, you got to just keep moving so fast just to get it down to time. And not having that pressure is been nice.
My question is, do we get to see an iteration of My Girl Tree Trunks, or in general, just I love her?
Oh, well, the original voice actor passed away, so we do have an appearance by her, though. We did make sure that there was kind of an extended cameo starring Tree Trunks. But yeah, Polly Lou Livingston passed away a couple years ago, so we got one last appearance from her, but yeah.
Is there more Lich King, or is that done?
The Lich as a character, he still exists in sort of the multiverse of Adventure Time.
Child or
a child? Oh, that'd be interesting. No, it's just like a giant skeleton still.
Doing this series made you now want to go back and explore other characters and kind of see them in different universes?
Yeah, when we started this one, we had like, what direction can we go? So even before this series got greenlit, we had like 3 or 4 potential series that we had gotten ready and sort of just kind of floated that to Max and Cartoon Network to see what they were interested in pursuing. And I think in terms of recognizability, it was easier for them to say yes to Fiona and Cake, just because the characters exist and they're also, share kind of a visual similarity to Finn and Jake. But I would love to do more with, different sets of characters, because we went pretty far down a couple roads, like what a further miniseries could be or a different season. So yeah, there are definitely ideas.
A lot of new characters.
In this one, there's a couple, not a ton.
Great, thank you.
There's so many. Adventure Time was such a huge world when it ended that it's hard to give equal time to everybody.
Any more Gunther?
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your Steven Universe stuff too.
Oh.